Hello folks, bear with me just a few moments so I can test the audio and whatnot. I'll make sure everything's working correctly before we carry on. Okay. Just waiting for the ads to finish, there we go. I think I've got the latency set to low, so I should be able to hear this any second now. Let's see. Oh, I'm very quiet, okay. Okay, that's up to full. Let's go into this. Let's turn it up 2 notches. Let's hear this now. Okay, that sounds a little bit better, but I'm gonna go need to fight something really quick so I can see what the how I sound over combat really. What can I do? Let's do something easy for now. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to talk whilst I'm doing a little bit of combat, just so I can see. Okay, I can hear that. That sounds pretty good. Okay, what I'll do is just going to turn down the in-game audio just a little bit more. And I'm not going to touch my own audio at all. There we go. Right, so for this stream, folks, it is my first ever Where Winds Meet stream. It's one of my first ever streams ever, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sold on doing streaming, but we'll see how we get on. If we manage to get a fair few viewers along the way and it manages to kind of become something, then I'll carry on with it, but who knows for now. For this episode, for the first one, we're going to do the breakthrough through character level 60. I still need to do the floor 7 of Taiping Mausoleum. I've been holding off since the recent update to do so because I wanted to kind of save it all for this stream. Let me just read through what I need to do very quickly. Remaining HP, that's fine. Okay, we can just do this right off the bat. Should be good. Hey, Cruel Sun 24, thanks for dropping by, buddy. Yeah, I might go back to doing some Kazan streams. I did one the other day and it had way more viewers than I thought it would get. So I don't know, it's in the bag. I've got an awful lot going on at the minute, but I might go and do some Kazan streams. I did realise that whilst I was streaming the game, I did miss it quite a bit. But I've just had so much going on just recently that I just haven't had 2 minutes to myself to really do much, that's all. I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't played for maybe 3-4 days or so. I'm also not sweating this because this should be quite easy for us to get through. Keep timing all my parries wrong. Yeah, very, very, very easy. So let's just breeze through this as quick as we can. Okay. I weren't expecting this. Oh, okay, it's gone to this now. Okay, that's new. Tank this. Think I can. Okay, so I just need to come out of this with more than 30% HP, so should be absolutely good. Let's just do this. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, so that should be all I needed to do to go through with the breakthrough, and then we can go through, start grinding out some better gear up to level 65, and whilst I'm grinding out the gear I should level up then as well. Let's have a look. Okay. Yep, let's go ahead. So that's just raised the level cap up to 65. Precision rate, all 5 attributes. Let's give us a bunch of gear down here as well, but we're not too bothered about it. Right, character level 65, Mausoleum level 8. How many days now is it? Okay, we need to hit max level to see how long we've got to wait for the next time we can raise the max level cap, but gear bag is full. Let me do something about this very quickly. I guess we want 56. We'll take 51 and below. Recycle all of this. Yeah, confirm that. Man, I am rusty. I didn't realise I'd spent so many days off the game. We don't need any of this blue gear, so we can go ahead and just get rid of it all, free up some space. That's fine. No, it's not fine. We just missed on that. Right, what was that telling me? I weren't paying enough attention. Bear with me a second, folks. What are you telling me? These recycled gear have higher mastery than those in the arsenal. Replace them in the arsenal. No, we'll just direct recycle. We don't care. For now, we don't care. We can always go back to the arsenal and figure it out anyway. So, with that done, let's go ahead and retrieve this. And now, I'm very quickly going to see if any of this is even better. I don't think it's going to be. No, right. So we need to go grind it out. So basically all I've been doing to do so, just to get a good foothold on things, is go to campaign challenge. We're going to go Yi Wan Shan. And we're just going to run him a little bit, to be honest. And it's incredibly easy to do so. And all this is really going to do is it's just going to bridge the gap from level, what are we, 60, 61? 61, it's going to bridge us up to 65. I'm just going to do this because it's just going to make things a little bit quicker. And during all of that, we should be able to get much better gear along the way too. So... Here we go. There we go. Right, that will be quicker on the next couple of runs. It's just been a little while since I last did it. Just seeing what we got. Oh. Okay, so that's nearly taken us to level 62 already. I think I've got one piece of gear that I need. I think we need 8 in total. But I need very specific gear too, so we'll see how we get on. Looking for the... looking for a sword, and I'm looking for a fan, and maybe a spear too, for now. Oh, too early. Too early. That's my fault. I could have got through this quicker if I'd have just got the damage off. I'm being sloppy because I know just how easy it is. That's all. Okay. So we got the spear that we wanted. How do we do details? There we go. It might be good. We'll have a little look in a bit. We don't want any of these blue items. We're just looking for purple. We're also looking for that little insignia in the top left corner too. But I think everything he drops is from that pool of items anyway, so. Right, straight back in. I'm just going to have a quick little look. So what we're looking for is helmets with the yin yang symbol on them. The exact same as pretty much the 4 pieces of gear that we got on. So I've got level 56 gear at the minute, but we've just broke through, so our gear level can go up to 61. So we're just looking to replace all of this with level 61 gear. Kind of not bothered about whatever attributes it gets, because in about 10 days time this is all going to happen again, and the gear level will go up to 66. So yeah, we're just more or less doing it so we can get a good head start on being powerful for the next 10-11 days or so. Maybe less than, because I'm actually like 3-4 days late to the party on this one. Hi Kakasi. I'm just reading through your comments now, buddy. I might check out AI Limit. I haven't really looked into it at all over time, so after this stream I'll have a little look. If there's anything new coming for it, then I might. But if it's an old release and there isn't really anything in the pipeline for a sequel or DLC or anything along those lines, then it can be very tricky to kind of like just pick it up out of nowhere, right? I don't really gain any views from any of the videos I make. The streaming wouldn't really do any well. So we kind of need like a new release or DLC or a big update to kind of like slip in with that along the way. What we're doing right now is, it is a bit grindy, but it will eventually stop. Once we hit max level, we don't have to keep waiting for like the 10-11 days or whatever it takes to break through again for the max level. But I'm just not taking it too serious either, dude. I'm just jumping on whenever I kind of have time to, and I haven't had much time just recently, which is why I wanted to start streaming, see how the streams go, and maybe I can just tie the two in together. I'll find more time to play the game because I can kind of tie it into work, so to speak. Not too early. Man, I was doing hitless runs on this guy 2 weeks ago so easily. But that was when I was playing the game every day. Trying to dodge that. There we go. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay. trying to fight through. Pretty bored of this fight as far as fights go. There we go. And we didn't get anything we wanted. And that do be how it goes. Thank you for the compliment on my voice, HY. I don't know what to call you. I either get told I've got a nice soothing voice, or I get told that I sound like AI. And I get both. I understand both. Oh, hey Afro. I didn't know that was you. I see your comments on my videos from time to time. I didn't know you were in the guild. It can be a little bit hard to place people sometimes. Just take it easy, dude. I'm not booting you out the guild anytime soon. Just come back and play with new updates. Take your time. I'm looking at it as just kind of a game. After a long day's work, I can jump on for a couple of hours and do what I want. I can do some fighting. I can do some questing. I can just do some relaxed stuff. There we go. I see you, bro. I missed that one. One of them. Oh. Too early. There we go. Now, I know it looks like I'm getting wrecked, but it's just because I'm being incredibly sloppy. I've done this after every breakthrough since the first one, and it just gets old with time. But it's like the most simplest thing I can do to just get a step forward. This is good. I think we got the sword we want. We got the fan we want, both in one go. It's not bad. On to the next. How's this going? Yeah, see, I'm not playing any at the minute, Afro. This is pretty much the only one. The channel, over the course of like the past year, the channel has pretty much dictated anything and everything that I play. So, trying to fill the void with this game, with everything that this game offers. Kind of like, obviously it's quite Souls-like-y action RPG. It's got a single player, but it's got MMO. It's got co-op if I want it. Kind of ticks a lot of boxes, so I like it for that. And then I've got Arc Raiders, which I might start streaming, I'm not sure. But obviously I make content on that too. I've been really enjoying playing it, so that's why I'm so risky on this. Let's focus on this guy for a sec. Okay. Okay. Just remembered, I've got to stop being lazy, because if I can't actually get the deflex, kill him a lot quicker. I'm a bit too close to that. Like that, basically. Much quicker. Just got to stop being lazy. Oh, I didn't check. We'll have a little look when we get out. Right, let's have a little look. So just the one sword. We lose. What did we lose? Quite a bit, so I've got to tune it up first. So we've got the sword, we've got the fan. Yeah, we have our disc. And we have the pendant too, which is good. Helmet. No chest armor yet. Hang on. No, not yet. Okay, no leg armor. I think we've got these. Yeah, we've got the braces. Okay, we're going to push for the chest armor on the legs before we put any of it on. Because we might get like a better sword or a better something else along the way too. So we'll just rinse through the energy. We'll see what we're working with once it's all gone. Let's have a look. Oh, wrong one.
The ward from south. It is time to march to the north.
I thought he was going to do a run past. Oh well. That works. Okay. Next year there is a lot of games, plus the unknown ones like Claire Obscure to me. What games have you got your eyes on for next year, Afro? I'll let you know if I've got my eyes on them too. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go Old Faithful on this again.
The ward from south. It is time to march to the north.
Too early. Didn't check the last ones, but I see 2 chest pieces there that we want. Another fan, another disc. That looked pretty good, to be honest. We might be done. Resident Evil, Neo 3, maybe James Bond. I think there is more, but who knows with AAA studios. My focus is now more on the indie space because they make better games or more passionate. Yeah, they seem to be a lot more fleshed out. And I know it's all very subjective, but a lot of the indie games that have come out this year have been not only kind of more fun, but kind of better quality too. Did we get any leg armor? No, we did not. Oh, I know why we didn't. Of course, of course. Okay, right. Let's upgrade the set. We need to go fight a different boss for the leg armor. I completely forgot. That's going to be fun on stream. Okay, where's that sword gone? Is it down here? Am I tripping? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, let's pop this on. Same goes for the fans. Let's have a look at what we got. We've picked up 3. 151, Min Bamboo. 170. 167. Okay, we'll take the 170 just on numbers alone. It's not a very good disc. Why is that so crap? Okay. I'll pop this one on anyway. Says that's level 56, that's blue. Okay, that's fine. And put this on. Okay, crit rate. Jesus Christ, why is that so low? Max HP is the same. Provides increased XP as a tuning material. Okay. That's why it's so low. Okay, do we have any of those on? Yeah, the helmet. That's not great. Okay, I need to grind for a better helmet. I didn't realise that. We don't want to upgrade that at all. We want to keep this one on. We're going to upgrade these, or tune them, rather, very quickly. Like I said before, we don't really care about the buffs we get. We just want to kind of improve everything we currently have just to give us an edge moving forward. Come down here. You can see in the bottom left corner of these right here, the little purple icon with a tiny little arrow pointing up. And the last one had some golds. What they do is they increase, on the left-hand side, they increase the chances of the buff we're going to be rewarded having increased rarity and just basically being better. So I'm going to put it on the weapons because hopefully get something more kind of offense orientated. Right, so that's them 2 done. Helmet we don't need to touch. Let's focus on these for now. And we're literally just going to put in however much we need to max it out. Are we done? Yeah. So that's done. Let's do our chest armor very quickly. Might have to use up a bunch of these on this one. Can I? No. This is a little bit tedious. Oh. Hang on, if I just go add all, I've never actually used it. Okay, that's way quicker. There we go. Right, for the final piece, what we need to do is go back to the campaign challenges. Come down to Tian Ying here. You can see if we go to his rewards, he drops the Greaves to 3 different sets of armor, one of those being the set that we want. This could be fun. I don't know, a tank might help, but might just be better off. Key breaking, actually, is what we're going to take. Hope for the best. Now, if I get my ass kicked, it's fully to be expected. It's been a little while. Let me sit back a little bit. Okay. Jesus. Let's get away. Too late. Too late. Got that one now. Christ, man. I'm never timing that in time. I don't really remember him doing that before, but I know in the past week or so. Nice. Do I still need to block here? No, I don't. Good. In the past week or so, I increased the difficulty. I realised I had it too low. So this might be the first time I've actually fought him since doing that. Okay. Too early. Got no healing. I got it. I still think I'm not going to do it because I've lost my companion for some reason. And I know I'm going to get shredded in this section. I did well in all of that, but just not enough damage. Now. This is probably where it all goes horribly wrong. Jesus. Damn it. Nice. So far, so good. What you got to do is ignore them and wait for him to appear, and then parry his attack, and it gets rid of one of them. But it can be incredibly difficult to do when you've got them all on you. There we go. God damn it. Thought he was doing a different attack. Okay, we'll just wait it out. Unbelievable. There we go. Hopefully, I've got my Greaves. If I haven't, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Gonna have to do it again, I guess. What, just claim triple. I didn't get them. Let me go to the toilet. When I get back, we'll do it again. Be right back. Okay, I am back. Let me just double check the audio because I turned myself down then whilst I was gone. Yeah, that's good. Okay, right. How do I get out of here? I think I might just need to run it again. How much energy have we got? Not enough. Bear with me. It's not this. Here we go. We'll just do one for now. We'll use them as and when we need them. We just need to do that all over again because we did not get the piece we wanted. Huzzah. Oh, cheers, goddammit. I see you, buddy. Pretty much the MVP of the We Are Waved guild right there. See all that work you put in on the weekly guild points. I need to get some tips off you on how to build, because I always see that you've got pretty much the highest gear score of everyone in the clan. The guild. Right, let me focus up. It wasn't a great focus up, to be honest. I'll admit, I'm not 100% certain what I'm supposed to do on those attacks that some of the enemies do. I'm going to try and conserve my health as much as possible. Okay, yeah. Too late. Okay. God damn it. Already? Too early. Wow. Needs to get good. Way too early on that. I don't know what I was thinking. Come on. I got one of them. Oh well. I don't know when to time that, man. Come on. That's upsetting. I was hoping to get him before that happened. Kidding me. That too. God damn it. If you can stun him on that, if you can parry it, then you stun him rather. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just incredibly rusty. Get some distance, wait for him. Staggered just before he came. There we go, there's one. Nice. I just need to try and parry as much as I can, to be honest. And break him. Come on now. Just trying not to die at this point. That was mean. I can't stay close to these guys, they're going to kill me. I might actually die. Yeah.
Not the end.
Oh, I suck at arena as well, god damn it. Seems to be people who don't know what they're doing and people who do. And I'm very much one of the people right now that don't know what they're doing. When it comes to PvP, anyway. Oh. Right, let me switch on. Is there a reason the companion isn't coming in with me? Because it would make my life a lot easier. And considering how many times I've had to defeat this boss already, I don't care for the challenge of it. Okay, that's better. Too early. Oh well. Oh, I'm really quiet. Let me turn myself up. I did an audio check and it was sounded pretty good on my end, but something might have happened in the meantime. Let me focus up. Had to take my hands off the pad to turn the audio up. Too early. And just... apparently I didn't press the button then at all. Yeah, 40 might. I was waiting for him to do that for ages, to be honest. Here we go. Come on. God damn it. I can't get the space in. Oh my god, man. I just couldn't get the space in. I couldn't... Every time he appeared, I was already dodging or... doing something that didn't allow me to block. Or there was too much of a gap between me and him, so I just couldn't parry the attack. That absolutely sucks. That was a pretty good run as well. I can definitely feel that I've spiked the difficulty. And it's kind of handicapped me a little bit. Really? Try and block this one. Too early. Unreal. Look at his... Unreal. Please give me the piece I needed now. Please. Had to lock in for that one. I don't want to die again. I didn't get it. Let me just double check. No, I got everything else, but I got given a bunch of Eagle Rise and a bunch of Calm Waters, but we're looking for Form Bend. Which means I've got to do it again. If you parry those sand guys, there's a lot of chat here that I haven't read. Sorry, guys. I'm very new to this whole streaming malark. Passion. Xan is my game of the year. Yeah, personally, it is for me too. I understand why Expedition 33 got it though. Go damn it, not god damn it. Okay. How's the audio on the stream now, by the way? Is it good? I haven't seen any more messages regarding it, so I think we're good. If you parry the sand guys a few times, they die for a while. It's too much with all of them on you at once. Yeah, I agree. It weren't too bad when I was on the difficulty below this one, but yeah, that got a little bit rough on that then. Execute attack and they die. Yeah, it's a lot better now. Thanks. Right, what are we doing? Is that telling me that the tier 56 sword is better than the tier 61? Yeah, that makes sense because I did the final bit of tuning on the previous weapons, but I don't have... Oh, I can actually do it on this one, which I'm not going to. I'm saving them for the next breakthrough anyway, which I've learned. I never get enough to complete a full set in the 10, 11 days that it gives you with that set of armor, so... I do need to defeat him again, which is a little bit annoying. I'm certain that you can, but just in case that you can't, I'm going to crack this now for the extra energy. Alright, what level are we? Okay, we hit max. The breakthrough is in 7 days' time. Which I did not know. So, in about 8 days' time, we'll be doing all of this all over again anyway. Fun. Oh, wrong one. How can I not? Why not? I mean, not that it matters. We only get it for the first phase anyway. First phase. It's pretty easy. Ah, I didn't know that about atonement stones. I'll get back to chat in just a minute. That'll do. Okay. Too early. I left it too long. I don't want any of that. That's rough. Come on. Nice. That's really unfortunate. Oh, I see. It goes completely still. Is that it? Surprised I got that. That's way easier, dude. You just got to kind of like throw yourself into it. Look how much easier that was. You can see that I'm brushing off the rust that kind of built up over the past week or so anyway. We're just getting through it quicker and quicker. please. I'm going to have a look at this really quickly. Yeah, you're right, dude, because it says used for tier 61 gear tuning. So all the ones that I've previously collected can only be used on older sets of gear, which obviously I'm not going to do. So yeah, you're right. I can only use them for these sets anyway, so I may as well, right? Come on, baby. And we didn't get it. I didn't get it. Ooh. Right. I'm going to have to do it again. That's what this entire stream is going to be. You have excellent luck getting the attunement stones. How many did I pick up? Where did it go? Did it go with develop? In here, right? Sort. Is it these ones? Yeah. I've got 2 more for the 56, which we no longer need. I mean, I've only got 1. I've been doing triple rewards. What have we got here? Chat's got out of hand. Well done, you have excellent luck getting each. Sure, it's like 3-4 parries. Yep. Not sure they will work after next breakthrough. No, that's all right. You had my hopes up. I thought I had a few sitting on me then. I was pretty happy. See what this is. Okay, that doesn't help. How full are we? Have we got room? I'm just going to have to run it again. Whilst we're locked in, whilst we're doing it, and whilst it's still... Whilst his attack pattern is fresh on the mind and everything else. 3 victories. 3 triple rewards. Not a single sign of what we need. I'll tell you what I could do, though, very quickly. Let me just see what all of these are telling me to do. So I've got to put one of these in. Spear was better in the end. That's fine. Okay, I'll come back to that. I'm just kind of moving it out of the way. These are all new. They've just came with the they came with the last breakthrough, and now we can upgrade them with this most recent breakthrough. And I think it's just small buffs to the elemental consumables that you can kind of activate mid-combat. Unfortunately enough, I have just enough on me to just kind of do all of this right away. And I'm assuming now, just like it was last week. Oh, here we go. Divine Craft. Poison unlocks at level 5. We are level 3. Oh, I can upgrade this. Oh, solo mode limit reached. Continue to upgrade when reaching level 9 in the solo mode. Yeah, of course. Right. So, that's it. I've just maxed out all 3 of them. They're just doing a little bit more than they were previously. Fire, water, and poison. It's nothing major, to be honest. This fan. And the sword. Yeah, you were right, God. So, I'm going to attune this. Nah, physical resistance. It's not the end of the world. And then I'll attune the fan when I get the opportunity. What's this? That's level 56. We don't care. Right. As for everything else, now I'm just going to ignore it. We're going to run straight in. Wish me luck. Not even on the fight. Just wish me luck on the rewards, really. Don't keep saying it, bro, because it will actually happen to me. I was trying to aura farm and I completely messed it up. That's not a good start. Shouldn't have done that. Should be doing this. What is going on? Why can't I parry? I don't know why my character's going all the way over here. Believe it or not, I tried to parry every single last one of them. This could be going better, but it's not the end of the world. Yikes. Why am I so slow? What's going on? If I die here, it's completely my own fault. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I just can't seem to time the parries correctly. It's happening again. Okay. I need to get some distance and heal. I don't feel great doing that. Lost my mojo. About time. Don't know what's wrong with me. Alright, cross your fingers, folks. 4th time lucky. Hey! There you go, Afro. It would have taken a lot more, to be honest, bro. I'm streaming until roughly around 7:30. I've been going, I think, about an hour and a half so far. I'm only doing just over a 2-hour stream to begin with. With it being one of the first ever streams I've done, and with it being the first ever Where Winds Meet stream, I don't intend to kind of outstay my welcome too much. Just want to see how these streams go and then kind of take things from there. Right, so we've got a pair. We don't care for the stats. We're just going to go ahead and put them on. Let me just double check and make sure. Oh yeah, we need a new helmet as well, don't we? The one we've currently got is... Oh, I had one. I think I've already used it. I must have put it into having it upgraded already. Right, so there's our old ones. We can ignore them for now. Let's tune these up. See what we made. We'll go ahead and put these in there. And just fill it up until it's done. There we go. Right, tune this up. We don't care for the stats. They won't matter in about 8 days' time anyway. Did we get any more? No, we didn't. That's fine. Right, let me just double check. Aside from the helmet, the chest armor is 61. So are the gauntlets. So are the greaves. So is our pendant. So is the disc. So is the sword. And so is the fan. The only thing we've got left to do is upgrade this helmet. We did have a better helmet, but it's kind of like little passive buff. Wasn't combat orientated. It was just that it's kind of better to be used when it's invested into a different piece of gear. So we need to go back and get a better one, and we could do that from here. Before we do, let's go ahead and crack one of them. And go back to a different boss entirely. Oh yeah, I know Afro. It's just he barely does those attacks with the red visual cue, and you need to parry those attacks specifically. So if I go to is it Wandering Paths where you can see it? Yeah, here. So you can see on Yi Wan Shan, I did that because he does loads of the attacks that have the red visual cue. So I managed to get his skill. That's why it's got a little tick on it down at the bottom there. But if we come over to Tian Ying, he does so few of them that you've got to sit in the fight for like a good 20 or so minutes. And I just haven't had the time or the patience to do so. But at some point in the near future, I will. And as you can see, I've barely even touched on the Kai Feng bosses. I've been saving a lot of the campaign missions over there for streams, which will likely be happening over the coming days and weeks now. Because the numbers on this stream haven't been as bad as I originally thought they would, to be honest. So, yeah, regardless, we're going to run this, see if we can't get ourselves a better helmet. I think we can. Can we do companion assist? We can. I don't know why it wasn't letting me on Tian Ying. Not that it would have helped all that much anyway, but...
It is time to march to the north.
Strategic retreat. Strategic retreat.
No helmet. We might be here for a while. What are these? Oh, it's just stored XP. Let's go to this real quick. Let's take a break from the fighting ever so quickly, because I haven't touched on this week's, this period's battle pass at all. Which, given that I do make content, I probably will buy into this. I'll have to check all the rewards out first, though. But making content kind of helps pay for these little bonuses in games anyway. So, that is always nice. We're going to have to do that again. I do also need to go through... Yeah, why not? Let's open these. Let's do a quick change of pace. Let's see if we get anything good, right? 36 of these. Nope. Contains a random inner way note. We don't worry about them for now. Same for the Artway Breakthrough. Halo Peak Cosmetic Chest. We got 12. Nope. Interesting. I've had a bunch of stuff come through over the past week or so, and I've just ignored it. I've just stored it away, and... Yeah, does this give us a choice, or is this just random? Oh, okay. That was kind of a lot. Oh, it's all here. Okay, we got more of these. Select one martial art breakthrough material. We'll save on all of this until we actually know if we need it or not. Let's crack these open. So healing ointments. And more healing ointment and some other stuff. Who cares? Right. This random contains large tuning stone, snow shield by 200, level 2 even iron, in a way, life supply support. Gift box 5. Why have these only just come through now? Are these late? So I meant to use these at another time? I'm not sure. I think I was meant to have received them weeks ago, or maybe I'm just reading on the level 1 Ebon Iron wrong, but I don't even think I can use any of those materials anymore, not for the level gear that we have. I'm just going to use that as well, may as well. I mean, when it comes to stored XP, we're on, oh, where is it? Jesus. Nearly 200k, no, nearly 2 mil. Okay, right. I'm not going through all of this on stream. Oh wait, I was on the wrong tab. Let me have a quick look. No, I still won't. I'll figure that out in my own time. What we'll do for now is we'll carry on trying to grind out this helmet. Why not? Hopefully I can get it done before stream's over. To be honest, I don't know what I had planned in the grand scheme of things. I know I was going to break through. I know I was going to take on these bosses and get a new set of gear put together, but aside from that, I didn't know if we were going to have any time for anything else. And it doesn't look like we do. Well, at least not much.
The ward from south. It is time to march to the north.
One more.
Alrighty. Nope. Right, I tell you what, at this rate, what's going to happen is I'm going to end up burning through a bunch of my energy consumables. And all it's really going to be for is just this one helmet. So we're just going to ignore that for now. I'm going to remember that I need to upgrade it at some point in the near future. But I'm going to let my energy come in over the next couple of days. And then I'll come back and get my helmet. I'm not wasting all of my energy consumables just trying to get this one helmet. That's only going to be useful for like, what, the next 7-8 days? Yeah, I break through in like 8 days time anyway. So in the meantime, let me go ahead and check some things on the way. I will plug the guild. I do have an in-game guild. It's called We Are Waved. It's just for solo and co-op inclined players. I think some of the members are in this stream at the minute anyway. Feel free to join. There aren't really any rules, to be honest with you. Just obviously be respectful with everyone else if you do communicate with anyone else. But aside from that, it's just there so people who want to play solo or co-op very, very casually can join a guild, progress within it, and still kind of get the full experience without worrying about being kicked out, without worrying about not contributing too much, and basically things to that effect. Because I won't be on the game all the time. And I may elect some people into certain positions that can do things whilst I'm away, which has been happening. Last time I was online, it was like 28 people. And I came online yesterday to do some things, and it had gone up to like 33, 34. And then today it's on 35. So there are some people in here that will kind of accept you in, that I've kind of given the role to. And as we grow bigger and more people kind of do more, I'll hopefully have some events and some giveaways and things to that effect. But in the grand scheme of things, it's just a very casual kind of spot for solo and co-op inclined players. Last I seen, I'm almost 5 million stored XP. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all, bro. I haven't even, like, if we go to the map, I don't know how to show you kind of overall progression, but I've done a lot in Qinghe when it comes to like the campaign and the side missions and all of that. I've pretty much done all of it. It's just a lot of cleanup now. I've got a bunch of the side activities to do. What are they called? If we go to journal, here you go. You can see campaign and the Jianghu legacy are complete, as well as the outposts. It's the Wandering Tales. That's the one. I've barely not touched on these at all, and I might be sleeping on these big time because I'm looking at the rewards and they're not bad. But I just haven't bothered with them. I've done like a few here or there. These 3, I think. And that's pretty much it. So I need to get around to that. But when it comes to Kaifeng, as you can see, I've barely touched it. I knew kind of like a week or so ago that I wanted to do streaming. So I've kind of held off progressing through, I don't know, kind of better content than just me running around doing whatever, right? So I've left this on the back burner for now. And they've recently just released, in the Chinese version, it's called the Bolang Sands, if I'm not mistaken. But in this version, it's called the Roaring Sands. It's right over here. I don't know if I can actually travel there without having activated a quest first, so I'm going to check that out right now. Let's go and give it a look-see. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. There is absolutely no rush to it whatsoever. Like, I have a busy day, especially if I'm doing like a couple of hours on Arc Raiders or I'm putting together a guide or something, and then I just want to chill out and play something for the sake of playing it for a couple of hours, and this has just recently been my go-to. And I don't have many days where I can be like, right, I've got like 4 or 5 hours to just do nothing but game today. Otherwise, if it did, I'd play this a bit more, but even in just the small bouts that I have been playing it, it's been very easy to kind of like level up, get stored XP and progress. So I can imagine anyone with a little bit more time than myself to do so is, I don't even know if you'll ever use up all of your stored XP. I don't know what happens when we hit max level cap, or where things go from there. We'll see. So up until the recent update, we couldn't progress into this region of the map. It just wouldn't let you. But now we can. I will forever love this game for the simple fact that it kind of just lets you do this. It's a little bit choppy in places. Choppy, clunky, whatever you want to call it, but for the most part, running around is very, very fun.
Yes, and he's a smart one. The end. Well said. Here.
There we go. I'm glad I saved it. That was a nice reveal. I weren't even too sure what this map looked like. As much as I've been making videos on the game, I try to strike a nice balance between not spoiling too much for myself, but being informed enough to make whatever video it may be at the time. Right, let's try that again. Right, let's try that again. There we go. Right, we are... Oh, do you know what might be fun, actually? I just realised we do have 13 of these. No, we don't. What do we have? We have 13 of them. Let's go ahead and draw 10. We'll see what happens. Just whilst I'm on stream. I know it's always fun. See what we get. In the Chinese version, this is it's a pigeon getting taken off a washing line in the middle of the street for that cutscene. Not what we just got, which was her shooting kind of like dewdrops of water. What is that? Spring's Grasp, medium accessory, grants the corresponding appearance upon use. Yeah, it's all trash. Oh well, thought it might be fun to do. I was going to run down here and start unlocking some of these before we get off. But what I'll actually do very quickly is I need to go to the oddity collector over here. Because I remember one of the last things I did last week before I stopped playing for a few days is I increased my... This might be a good tip for someone who don't know. If you go to the journal and you go to Kaifeng and you look over here on the right hand side, you'll see it says level 4, the illustrious exploration, and then I've got 4,364 out of 6k. If you come here and you click in, well for me on PlayStation 5 I have to click in right stick. If you come onto this, it tells you what you gain for each of these levels. So, and the most important one is the 4th level in Kaifeng, because once you get it, you get the flight medallion, which is equipped to enable lightness skills and wall run in Kaifeng, which is this. So because I hit level 4 on exploration here, I can now do this. I'm going to let it go because I don't want to do it. Oh, no, stop. There we go. As well as, prior to that, if I run around, this is kind of like, this is the max speed I can hit, right? But now that I've hit level 4 exploration in Kaifeng, I can do this. I'm in a little bit of a closed area, so you can't see it all that well, but it's like a faster version of sprint, and then when you jump, you're quite spry. You like bounce and vault over things quite nicely. We'll see this. That's how it's like to vault. And even if you go on water, my accent came out big time then. Water, you kind of bounce on it and stuff. And the quickest way I did it was just run around, complete a few objectives, and then open all the chests and collect all the oddities that you find. And just things to that effect. And I kind of hit 4K very, very quickly. But I've yet to come to this guy and hand them all in for the extra buffs. So we're going to do that right now. I'm going to grab these. Yeah, there you go. I've got 93. Or I've got 90 and I'm about to use 3. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I had 90. So I don't particularly care for what the buffs are. We're going to get them anyway. They're all mainly just buffs to the character. As well as like Kaifeng related buffs, like more rewards, and it increases 20% chance. Increases 20% chance to drop 2 pieces of gear from monsters in Kaifeng. Like, it just is what it is. What's this? Max endurance plus 5. That's fine. What I could have done is activated all of these before taking on the boss, and I would have had a slightly easier time. But I did not have my thinking cap on. I think we might be all out. Yeah. And that one, no. There we go. Just want to see how far it goes. I haven't seen this either. Quelling Embrace grants the corresponding appearance upon use. Just looks like a lampshade, to be honest. Right, been meaning to do that. Just going to wrap up on a few things before we end the stream. I need to double check on... Oh, I think I can check here. How long has this stream been? I'm that... I'm that inexperienced as a streamer. I can't find... Ah, there we go. 1 hour and 54 minutes. Cool. So I'm going to run for at least another 6. Just going to run through a few more of these. We'll catch up whilst we're on stream. I haven't looked into any of this whatsoever. Okay, what did I get them for? Grants the corresponding appearance upon use. That's pretty cool. Is that... Oh, it's an inscription in the scenario. I thought it was a cosmetic. Grants a trial voucher 3 days of your choice. Okay. Don't particularly care for it. And soft weave dye powder. Not going to do that just yet. And the 4 of Eons. You have roamed the Jianghu for some time. As the year ends, rumour has it a new trend has emerged in Kaifeng. There's even a fireworks show in a few days, and seats require reservation. Why is that worded like a question? I don't think they were meant to put a question mark in there. Time remaining, 17 days. Oh, that's for that specifically. Okay, event quest. Lucky money. Toys? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to claim it all just yet, God, because I can't call you God. I've got to think of something I can call you, dude. Damn it. God damn it. I'll think of something. We'll figure it out. This period's makeup attempts. I haven't made any yet because I haven't earned any. There you go. I had this for the first 27 days of the last one. I didn't miss a single day. I think I made maybe 2 makeup attempts from the very beginning of launch because when this game launched, I was very busy. But that's how busy you can see I've been. I've missed the past 2 days on even logging in and grabbing my rewards. Yeah, I don't want to claim it all just yet because I'm not as focused as I normally am when I'm gaming. Because obviously I've got the stream running at the same time. And I don't want to kind of skim through now, grab the reward, and then kind of completely forget about it. Desktop widget. I claim that. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, the guild. What's going on here? Okay, we spent some energy. I'll get around to doing my event soon. Technique. We unlocked some stuff today. I came on and we had hit the 80k experience cap. I don't know what you guys can see on your end. I've never been in a guild on this game other than being the leader, so I guess I can pretty much see everything, and everyone else has got restrictions. But for the guild XP, we hit 80k as of today at some point, which has allowed us to crank all of these industries up to level 4, and we've been able to get the Hall of Wonders up to level 2, which is nice. But again, it's not a race, it's just something we can take our time with. And then we have some trainers here as well, and I'm not 100% certain what all of this even is. But now that we have it, I'll check it out and I'll look into it, see if it can help. Let's go through and claim the season very quickly. Scenario decoration. Is that a tree? Well, I know it's a tree. I mean, is it like a physical tree, or is it one of those sticker decorations they give you? I'll check it out at some point. We've got more on the events. What is it? No, that's all done. And let's have a quick look. Yeah, the most annoying thing about the scenario, as you can see, is where I've put this tree. These in the hair or something? I can't see. Yeah, they are. Okay. Right, we'll just ignore for that for now. To be honest, I'm just killing a few minutes to send this stream over 2 hours long, but this has been a better turnout than I expected. We don't stream, so I expected very, very, very low numbers and very, very low concurrent viewers. And although this is mainly only peaked at what, 9 or 10? 10 is the peak of this stream. That's still better than I thought it would be. So we'll continue with these streams. I'll hopefully get a lot more comfortable and a bit more entertaining along the way too. Generally, we'll just see how we go. Hopefully, I can kind of do something with it so I can play the game and stream at the same time. Kind of make the most of my time that way. But that is just over the 2 hours part, folks. I'm going to be back either tomorrow or Wednesday. If I'm not mistaken, today is Monday. I'm all over the place at the minute. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we are on definitely Monday today. So I'll try and be back maybe tomorrow and the day after. I'm trying to get a fair few streams in before the end of the month for the content creator program that the folks behind Where Winds Meet are hosting. I'm a little bit late to the party on streaming, but I'm still going to try and get it done. But if you've enjoyed it, then stay tuned. I'll try and get some more streams out in the very near future. And as I say, hopefully with time, I'll become a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more entertaining. But yeah, that is it for this one, folks. Look out for me sometime tomorrow, maybe the day after, or both. And I'll have more information in those streams in regards to maybe an actual schedule, a pattern of streaming, what time you can actually expect me. Things along those lines. But in the meantime, we'll just see how things go. And we'll kind of make it up as we go, really. Nothing too serious. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.